Hello and welcome back. We'll start off by taking a look at our sheet here. So dodge has been maxed out, weapon use is bumped up quite a bit, and then strength, agility, vitality worked on a little bit as well. We are going to make several new friends in this video. Take a little walk, and yeah, we'll do a bit of fighting while we're out here. I don't know where they come from. Cool. Yeah, so there's a few characters that I'm planning on having us meet here. If all goes according to plan, which, judging by how well this fight's going so far, won't. Last video was the first one that I had done with actually using a mouse, which I liked far more than using the touchpad. So that was quite nice. I certainly enjoy the switch. Here we have our poisonous viper, which we always have to pay close attention to because the game doesn't directly tell you in any way that you've been poisoned. So often it's just an unpleasant realization when you die overnight. But we'll look at our character sheet, make sure that our health hasn't turned green. Luckily, it's something that they corrected in later games, but this was the first to introduce the poison mechanic, and they clearly did not recognize that that was a potential problem. Excellent. Here's our first new friend. We take a look. It's a monkey in a trap. Well, that's no good. So we will set him free. And we say hello. And this is Manu, the monkey, who speaks in not the most enjoyable style of speech, but basically he's appreciative that we let him out and then just kind of wants to go about his merry way. Live his monkey life. Ah, one of the cavemen, the ape men. If we did not run into this guy here, we essentially would never have battled one of the ape men. It's something that I never set out to do, unless maybe I'm a fighter or a paladin, I might try just for the puzzle points, but otherwise it just doesn't happen unless you kind of mess stuff up later. Why these Neanderthals use money is beyond me, but they always carry money if you kill them. We're going to stop in on the Simbani village on our way back. And while I can't be certain, I believe we will find there another new potential friend for us to meet. Alright. Honestly, don't even know why I bother to search the bodies, because there's really nothing to gain from it. And we'll just camp for the night. Build a fire, light it with our tinderbox. Okay, sleep till morning. Apparently, we're legitimately going to wait till morning. There we go. Of course, we must be certain to prevent forest fires, putting our fire out, and we'll continue back to the village. It's entirely possible that I will start skipping these relatively soon, but for the time being, we still want to keep working on our stats, so we might as well continue to battle for now. And that, we got poison that time. So, we got our poison cure pill. Take it, and we should now be safe from poison. how long the poison cure effect lasts, if we're, you know, safe from poison right now, or if it pretty much wears off immediately. But either way, I'll check and make sure that we're still not poisoned again. We are. Alright, so clearly there's not much of a lingering effect with pills. Alright. The ants. I don't know, this might even be the most, well, really any of these enemies would be quite scary to come across in real life, but just knowing that these weird ant creatures exist in the wild would freak me out with their quite notable size. You know what? I'm not. Continuing to sneak, but I genuinely have absolutely no idea if it does any good or not. I think we might need to be around people in order for it to have an effect. Yes, alright, so there is a prisoner that has been captured. This is our next new friend. Sufu is here. Says that now that they've captured the prisoner, we should be able to get back the Spear of Death. Let's see. This cage prevents anyone from getting out, but the prisoner refuses to speak to anyone. So we're just gonna pop away. And continue on our journey. This time heading over to Tarna, where we will be making yet another new friend, and we'll also be we'll make camp. Having our soul weighed by Sekhmet, the goddess of the Liontar people, which is one portion that I will actually read through everything on, just because it's unique to a degree for each character, and frankly I enjoy it. It's always one of my favorite parts of this game. Hopefully this actually works this time, and it won't just make us keep walking over it like it did last time. Alright, well now you're just being rude. I don't really need the feather, unless I'm misremembering. It just allows him to make healing pills, which we have 1,000 of, and we don't really need any of anyway. But it just feels wrong not to do it. I have no idea what's going on there. Or why it's not working. Try for another couple of passes, but yeah. Alright, I think we'll just move on from it. I just don't care enough to keep putting the effort in. Maybe I'll try some stuff off screen, we'll see, but that'll be the end of it for now at least. Alright. So hopefully we will get there this time. Good. And probably our sneaking will have a greater effect within the city, and maybe we'll actually learn something. There's no real reason to need to, since I know what to do, but you can come back here and talk to Rakesh and Risha, and they will generally give you some hints on what to do. So we can tell about what we've done, which isn't all that interesting, but we can tell about the prisoner, and she gives us the idea of getting the Dispel Potion from the apothecary, gives us some more information on everything that goes on in this part of the world. And that's about enough. Think about it. Despite the fact that she is the magic user here, she can't actually teach us anything. Other than if we are a magic user, she can teach us. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's all about. Oh, wow. That's right. We already told them about Julinar. Let's just read them all this stuff. So, all right. And he just tells us that he had a dream about these we hold on to. He had a dream about Julinar, and once the war is basically taken care of, he's gonna go and visit her. I'm just gonna purchase it because I think he gives it to us for free anyway. Alright, so we have to go on with the survival of the day. Okay. Alright, what time is it? Okay. I don't think... Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize I've never been in here. I'm not gonna... Yeah, sure, why not? I feel like yeah, maybe I haven't. So this is the welcome woman, which as a thief I absolutely have to flirt with. So she kind of flirts back, but ultimately I think says something about having a husband who, thinks it's funny when she tells him the things that we've said. She also tells us a little bit about the mission that went to the Leopardmen people, where Rakish's daughter was lost and everyone else was killed except for one survivor. Oh, that's right, she does blow us a kiss. She knows what she's doing. She's trying to get those tips. We'll have our meal here, because why not? We do have the bulletin board, which is the classic staple of Quest for Glory, but really nothing interesting, unfortunately, in this one. I think it's still much too early in the day. Oh, I forgot. We're done sneaking. Let's go back to sneaking. Okay, so we're going to come over here and go up to the temple. And we will have our soul wave. Releaser of Darkness has returned. Of course, though, as the Doom of Tarna brought the Gem of the Guardian. The opener of the world gates does have the gem. A lot of interesting titles being bestowed upon us. And we shall be judged. Alright. Our soul will be weighed against the feather of truth. Alright, so we're going to drink this potion from this chalice and then die. Oh no. No. So if you're floating bodiless in this strange place, a deep, strange voice speaks. Choose that which you were. So as a thief, you take the key. As you reach to replace the sacred jeweled statue of Nishkabab with the carefully measured bag of sand, a small, childish voice from the shadows suddenly asks, "What you doing?" Good question. What do you do? Complete the exchange of the sand for the idol and hope that the child does not give out the alarm before you can escape. Tell the child you were just looking and leave nonchalantly without the idol. Explain to the child that you are merely cleaning the idol and return it when you are done. Throw a handful of coins on the ground and tell the child to take them and be quiet. Knock the noisy kid over the head to keep him quiet and proceed with your task. I would say that as a thief, you would either do one. This is reasonable, but not as interesting. Similar with here. I'm going to try to bribe the child. Choose that which you are. I mean, you still are a thief. You stand before the 3 locked doors. One is labeled wealth, one is labeled happiness, one is labeled glory. You have a key that will open any one of these doors before it vanishes. What do you do? Open the door to glory, since the quest for glory is the reason you became an adventurer in the first place. Open the door to happiness, since once you are happy, you'll have no need for wealth or glory. Open the door to wealth, since once you have wealth, you can buy glory and happiness. Leave the key behind you as you turn your back on all of the doors and stride off to create your own destiny. You dig around in your backpack for a lockpick to use it to jimmy all the doors. Oh, I really want to pick this one. I don't know if I've ever picked things where I actually sort of fail the soul weighing, but I can't resist. I have to pick this one. Choose that which you will be. Let's pick the candle. It's also a thiefy tool, but maybe we can, be the light in the darkness for those seeking peace in Tarna. Darkness surrounds 3 burning candles engraved in the stone floor. The words you must choose. The yellow burns the brightest, green burns the steadiest, the brown candle burns dim but long. Which do you choose? Decline, accept the darkness. You pick the red candle, which doesn't exist. I am going to pick dim and long. That seems like a thiefy move. Thou soul has been weighed. Thou soul is not in balance with the truth. Ye have been judged. Ye are not worthy for the future to be revealed. Go. Huh, interesting. So normally, it gives you basically some, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, not all that helpful guidance on what to do in the end game. It's not all that helpful because, frankly, it's confusing unless you actually already know what happens. But it is very interesting to look back and say, oh, okay, after having done it, that's what that means. Had to go outside and wait for nighttime so we can meet our last friend. You gotta help me, please. No one will talk to me. You can't imagine what it's like to be without honor here. So basically, this guy is the thief, and he was declared to be without honor as his punishment, which to him sounded like a great deal, great trade. You make the thief sign by patting your belly with one hand while wiggling your other hand by your nose. So you're one of us, huh? Well, take my word for it and play it safe. You don't want to be stuck here like me without honor. There's no guild here to help you and get caught. So there's no Thieves Guild here or anything. But yeah, to be without honor here basically means absolutely no one will talk with you, no one will trade with you. They won't even accept your money. You can't buy food. You can't do anything. And because of the war rumors, he can't leave. So we'll give him some food, and we can even offer him money, but generally he won't take it. Yeah, because no one will accept his money. So, and he just says, be careful. We're his only friend here. All right. Just kind of hoping the survivor would be here, but he's not. Probably just won't end up meeting him. I had the full conversation in the fighter playthrough if you are curious, but I'm not going to take the time to come back. Let's make sure we get our Dispel Potion. Nice. Okay. Since we made his future as a gift. Excellent, yeah. So basically, so long as we tell him about Julinar and he gets to have his little dream about falling in love with a tree, he doesn't charge us, which doesn't really matter. Sure. Oh, come on, little lizard man. I've said it before, but I would be very interested in learning more about the, culture of the lizard men. You know, they wear clothing, they clearly are able to fashion tools. I don't want to fight an ant. So there is a degree of society. But how much of one, I don't know. No. Alright, so we're going to come back here to the village, and good day, Prince. Standing guard at the prisoner. Alright, we are going to dispel the spell that is on the prisoner, and Leopard Man will turn into a Leopard Lady. Pretty powerful magic you use there. So Leopard Man becomes a lady. Soon the unmarried men will be asking the Laban for her bride price. You will see. I'm just curious about something. Whether or not Uhura will let us try to break her out, but let's talk first. Bride price. I don't remember if things are different now that as a thief. Okay. Yes, we can't just break her out. But yeah, I don't remember if we can just buy her outright, or if we still need to become a warrior of the tribe. Great. Now she will tell us, or should we take him as a wife? Let's go with the bride price. He said a high price because he doesn't want someone to just set her free, and he doesn't want his son to marry her. And I think he just kind of kicked us out eventually. Oops. So let's go here, and we come in. Hello. And let's see if we can just pay the price. So we want some zebra skins and a robe and stuff. Good. Yes, so we are now married to the leopard lady. Oh, story time. It's caught a story. So this happens when you're here in the evening. And, well, I read the story. There's once a people, a proud people, people with the wealth of the land and their cattle, a people with a spear of death. One day, a thief came into this village and stole the spear of death. We will listen. This thief stole more than just the spear. He stole the pride of the people. He stole the honor of the people. He stole the wealth of the people. This thief showed the people that they had an enemy. There cannot be peace as long as you have an enemy. We will listen. Now the people be angry. Now the people see the enemy in every stranger. Now the people have lost the great wealth of peace. Now the people call out for war. They call upon friends to join them in war. They call out to the enemy to meet them in war. But the enemy does not speak. We will listen. So the people go to war against an enemy they cannot see. People go to war against an enemy they cannot hear. People go to war against an enemy they do not know. Who will win this war? The people do not know. People know that without the spear there will be no wealth. People know that without the spear there will be no peace. People know that without the spear there be the enemy. We will listen. People will fight the enemy and they will win. People will fight the enemy and they will lose. That is always the way when there is an enemy. That is always the way when there is war. That be the story that I found. We listen and learn. I now set the story free. We will remember. Alright, good story. I always enjoy story time. And then for some reason it sends you right to sleep, but whatever. Alright, so the last thing that we have to do here is... Yes, we are now the proud husband of this beautiful, blushing bride. She does not seem to be exceptionally interested. We could talk to Uhura, and she gives us the suggestion of giving some gifts. One of beauty, one of friendship, and one that proves our trust. And still, we try to talk to her, and she's not interested. So, let's try a gift of beauty. She smiles and puts them away. One of friendship. So this is that leopard carving that we got. and she likes it, but still doesn't really like us that much. And we have 2 daggers as well as the throwing daggers, so why don't we give her the second dagger? And that proves that we trust her, although she still says that she's willing to use it on us. And now that we have given her the 3 gifts, we can set her free. Before you let this run out of the cage, maybe you'd better find a way to win her heart before she runs off. Yeah, I don't think Uhura will ever let us, or anyone who actually speaks our language. But once we go back and one of the other guards is there, we can open it and set her free. Then Johar leaves. Not that we know her name, of course. Okay, so let's take a quick look, see where we're at. Weapon use is doing well. Stealth is sort of going up a little bit, and then these guys are here. So, I think what we will do is end things there for today. I'll train everything up off screen here in the village, and then ultimately we will come back here and sort of go about the next steps of trying to bring peace to the land. So, I'll see you next time. Bye.